was. Let's talk about brain chemistry. The ligand is the neurosceince, a term for the molecule itself, useless by itself. Every ligand can interact with a multiplicity of different receptors and with different effects. The popular monoamine ligands, known as neurotransmitters, each agonize, antagonize, and allosterically modulate and otherwise cause conformational changes to the many proteins that make up a receptor. Some receptors that's electrically charged ions flow straight into the neurons. This causes a complex protein machinery to operate, leading to complex extended chemical and enzymatic processes. The lions are the lions. We get a little dopamine with the RPE. Prediction mechanisms laced with expectancy. Present in the moment keeps us in motion for what's chosen. I hope you never lose this profound hedonic potion, serotonin. Oh boy, controlling those emotions. But it's complicated as hell with 24 subtypes, but holding 5-HT2A. What causes psychedelic explosion? This transmembrane probably called you long-standing. Different ages, glutamate and GABA are even more important than the latter. These are the main currency of all operations that matter. Glutamate or glut for short is directly related with excitation, exciting force that powers the neurons, electric invasion. Gamma aminobutyric acid is the chaperone to the party, laying down inhibition. Not sorry when neurons flooded with millisecond precision. The controlling and current power of inhibition fulfills the mission. Then we got acetylcholine priming others for their mission. This increase in focus, something called attention, like a sharp focus spotlight enhancing the picture. Norepinephrine and the E is the nuance. Neuro with the negative weights and garnishes filling the vigilance. Never still against the drama in the life we grimace, while we associate them all with psychology to right turns. These words obscure the truth of these neurochemical operations, and we can succinctly describe the role of them all as modulators of a neuron's likelihood to fire. To fire, rather than electricity we call AP. It's an action potential. The members of the all these activities change the threshold of this action. Excitation, inhibition, in constant flux and transaction. Constant flux and transaction.